today I'm here to talk about my 2020 reading goals. So I did make a video earlier on reflecting on my 2019 goals, and a lot of these are going to be similar, but I just want to talk about the new year, fresh start, fresh me, because I want to try and do better in my reading this year. And I've also made my goals a bit easier because I always make it too hard. I always make it too hard for myself. So this year, hopefully I'll be able to meet them because I'm trying to make them easier. So let's start going through the list of goals. So the first goal is what all readers basically strive towards, and that is meeting a Goodreads goal. Last year I did 75 books, and this year I've bumped it up to 80 because I want to challenge myself a little bit more. And the fact that I am listening to audiobooks now, I'm reading more than I used to read in previous years. So I've bumped it to 80 only because I believe that's a good range to strive towards, and I do want to try and read more, but it just depends on how I go. Some months I'm going to do well, other months I'm probably going to do shit, but I'm just excited to have like a solid, nice goal. 80 is a pretty good rating, and I just hope that I can get to it. My next goal is I want to complete 10 series. I've always done 20, but I think I'm going to lessen it to 10, and I just want to hope for the best that I can get there, because some years I've been able to do 13, but other years I do like 6, so hopefully this is an easy enough goal for me that I can try and work towards trying to get some sequels done that I've had for a long time, and trying to finish some series that I've also had for a long time. I'm confident that I can meet this if I really put the effort in, because 20's always just been too hard. Like, I thought I could do it, I've never been able to. So I've halved it, and I'm hoping that for the fact that I've given myself quite a lesser goal, I can do this. And I'm doing a goal that I also did last year, because most of my goals are the same, because I don't really strive to do better in anything in my life, but I really want to try and read more of my auntie's books. I tried to last year and I didn't, but I really want to try, because she has a lot of books and I like romance novels now. So hopefully 2020 is my year to read some more of her book, and they are Mills and Boon books, so they're probably going to be a little corny, but I don't mind corny. I really don't. So I really do want to try and read them. Even if I get to 1 that will meet this goal, I just need to read more of them. Okay, a new goal for me this year is I am not putting myself through a book buying ban, because so many years I've been trying to force myself not to buy new books, and I feel so guilty about it, but I also still end up buying too many books. So I'm not doing a ban at all, because with the TBR Money Challenge, especially last year, I would be so excited for my anticipated reads, and then I couldn't buy them because I was on a book buying ban, and the excitement disappeared. That by the time I actually bought the book, I didn't want to read it anymore. Like, obviously I still want to read them, but the excitement's not there anymore. So it just sits there for a long time until I eventually pick it for a readathon or something. This year I just want to buy books that are coming out, books that I've always wanted to read. I just want to be able to buy them because I want to. That being said, I don't want to go ape shit with reading. I basically want to, like, every time I buy a new book, I want to try and get to it as soon as possible so that it's off my TBR. And I do think that some months I'll just try and not buy any books because I'll be like, oh, I've got a lot to read this month, so I don't really need anything new, but I'm not going to force myself not to buy them. And I did really well last year with it, but it did get very hard, and it did really affect how I was reading because I had to force myself not to buy things that I really wanted, and that was really hard. So I just want to not do that to myself this year and see if there's any change in the level of how excited I am about reading. And that follows on to the next point of wanting to be excited about my reading and editing again, because when I first started my channel, booktube and reading was my everything, but it's been nearly 5 years now, and it definitely affects you trying to make sure you read as many books as you can and read the most popular and be present in the community. But it just gets to me. It really does get to me, and I just want to try and get my love for reading back again, and I don't really know how I'm going to do that, but trying to not force myself to do things is a good step. Getting rid of Top 5 Tuesday was a good step, but I've always edited and uploaded and kept a good schedule. Like, I've never not been here except for if I go on a holiday, but I just want to get back into it where I'm just excited about what I'm doing again. And like, reading is meant to be like a really fun thing, and I have a huge TBR. I need my love of reading to remain to get through all these books, but it's just, it can get really hard sometimes. So I really just want to be happy again this year. Like, I just want to bring back that happiness. This is my last goal, and I did just talk about wanting to read new releases, but I really do want to put some effort into getting to some backlist titles, because I feel like most of the time my reading is just very random and I don't know where these books are coming from. But I have so many books on my shelves that are probably going to be epic books, and they were all popular a couple of years ago and I missed the hype because I never got to them. So if I can, I want to just read books that are on my shelves and basically only buy new releases when I want them. That's kind of what I'm striving to towards. That's why I did my book a month TBR, because I had all these older book titles in a jar, and that way I'm gonna like kind of force myself to read them. But it's a good thing. Like, I want to be doing this. I want to get to these books. I want these to be read and have them in my life as a book that I have read, so that there's more content for my channel, because like I feel like I just talk about the same books every single time I do videos. So I need to read more to get more content and more of a like a identity in my reading. So getting to Backlist, getting to new releases, there's just a lot that I want to get to, but I'm very excited about all of it. So those are all of my goals really this year. Like, I'm not striving to do a lot. Like, I just want to read and be happy about it. Just have a few kind of minor goals for something to push towards, but yeah, just don't want to put too much pressure on myself. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!